Hey everybody, it's me, Remy, the comic book poser, and it is time for another unboxing. It's not necessarily a mystery box unboxing, it's my Scout Comics subscription box. So check this out, and we'll be right back.
Show you with the box, who's in the box? What's in the box? Show you with the box, who's in the box? What's in the box?
Okay, so this is my second month of subscribing to the Scout Comics subscription box. And, I said it's technically not a mystery box because it's not. You can look on their website and see the Scout titles you are going to get in the box each month, but I don't do that. I want a surprise. But for the most part, it's everything that's coming out from Scout in like a 6-week window. So we'll check things out. I really enjoyed the first one. All of the books that I read in the first one, I fell in love with, right? You can look at my weekly pull list videos where I talked about every single book that you should read and why you liked it. And some of them consistently made my top rankings because they are that good. So if your shop doesn't get a lot of Scout comics, then do the subscription box, right? Because I'm paying like $25, $30 to get literally everything that comes out, and I want to support this publisher. So, first in the box is Yasmine number 2. I really, really enjoyed number 1. I think this cover is really cool, right? Where you can see that she is diving in and chasing something, that this has to be representative of something in the same way that like the dream bubble coming out of her head on the issue 1 cover was kind of foretelling about her plight of fleeing ISIS and coming to America. So this is probably going to go towards the top of the stack to read just because I like the book this much. Number 2 is Grit number 1. That's a dope cover. Some dude like hacking off a bleeding ogre's head. I'm sure I'll enjoy that one too. The next one is White Ashes number 5. So this can go in my to get caught up on pile because I think I have one more single of White Ash to grab, and I still blame David from the Driving Creators Network at getting me hooked on this. Next is Fallen Angels number 2. Or not Fallen Angels. Next is Everglade Angels number 2. I really enjoyed the first book from this run where you had the young women who were heading to another town in Florida for like a state softball championship or a club softball championship match, went off the beaten path and ran into weird folks in like gas masks that were speaking. It looked like Japanese, so I want to see what's going on with that, and I think that cover's just pretty cool. Next is Midnight Sky number 5. I'll be honest, this is a title that I've meant to check out that I've got to get. I think I have number 2 or number 3. I got to play catch up on there. Wretches number 6. That's a cool cover. Greg, the bearded comic bro, constantly talks about how much he loves Wretches. I've read number 1. I got the Peach Momoko cover from Comic Tom and then sold it because I have a regular number 1 and I don't need to go, I have Peach Momoko. I'm glad that I bought Vlad Dracul when it came out a couple weeks ago. This story made, this book made the weekly picks. I think it might have been even my second favorite book that week. But I'm glad that I bought it at my LCS the week that it came out because this is a sweet, sweet variant that I am definitely a big fan of. But Vlad Dracul, as Biggie Shack would say, is a banger. We get It Eats What Feeds It number 2. I know that there were a lot of people interested in reading this book when it came out, that I know it was one of the books that had a Comic Tom variant. Number 1, I think it was the regular A cover, was in last month's Scout box. This is a dope story. Like I said, imagine if The Graduate became a massive horror movie, and I'm excited to find out what happens next, or at least what's going on in this weird, weird house. Gut Ghost number 1. This one's a one-shot. Ooh. That's got some nice texture on the cover, sorry. You'll see in another one of my unboxings, I got some kind of blood splatter cover that was like, touch the blood, and I was like, okay. I like the texture on this. This is really, really cool. There was also a Gut Ghost #1. I don't think it was the one-shot in a Comic Tom box a couple of months ago, so that's going to be good to pick up. This is going on my to-read eventually pile. I think North Bend #2 was in last month's box, so I just need to pick up a copy of #1. We get another Ash Can, so they're 3-4 page preview of the recount. For the longest time, I had the one for Shit Show displayed on my shelf because I really, really liked the way that Ash Can looked. Canopus #4. To be honest, I don't know anything about that one, but as much as I've loved all things Scout, I will hop on and check out. And then in this one, is this a sketch cover and a card? This looks like Murder Hobo. Yep. So here's a Murder Hobo print. That's really cool. And then on this one, congratulations, you are now the proud owner of a hand-drawn, one-of-a-kind Brian Silverback's original sketch card. That's really cool, and apparently there were only 12 distributed out in these boxes, and I was quite envious in watching Greg the Bearded Comic Bro unbox his from last month because he got some kind of sketch in his, so I'm, very interested in having that one, and I gotta find a way to kind of frame that sucker. I think I've got an old soccer card framed somewhere that I could put in there and hang up on the wall, so it looks more clean and organized and not just a smattering of posters back there. See if there's anything else I missed in the box. Nope. So that's it. Got a good stack of reading from Scout. If you have not checked out Scout Comics, go read something from them. There are all kinds of titles that are all over the place that people love, and you should definitely check this out. Even if you don't want to subscribe to the box, check out some of these #1s. Watch my weekly videos when these Scout books actually hit the store rack, because I will tell you, very, very good. That Scout is another one of the smaller independent publishers that I'm super hyped about, because they're delivering some amazing horror books, some amazing absurd over-the-top books like Murder Hobo or Metal Shark Bro, and then you get stories like Yasmin, which are these kind of amazing down-to-earth tales, or even fantasy books like White Ash. So there's truly something for everyone at Scout. The subscription box to me is a no-brainer deal, especially if you want to support indie creators and indie publishing. That here's someone who's selling you functionally everything that's coming out that month for their cost or slightly below, because, with some of the variants in here, I feel like I'm getting a bang for my buck. And then that, sketch card here at the end is a nice little chef's kiss on top. So as always, let me know what you think about Scout Comics down in the comments below. I am working on the reveal for my passing 250 subscriber giveaway. When that comes in the mail, hopefully soon, I will have something up and let you know how to enter it. But as always, thanks for stopping by, and have a good one.